Hello everyone, my name is Crystal and welcome to the Crystalina Perspective. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my LPN journey. And I recently graduated from LPN school about almost 3 months ago actually. So it's really exciting. I'm an official licensed practical nurse. I passed my NCLEX. That's another video. But for this video, I'm going to kind of discuss my experience with the LPN program, why I did the LPN program, and kind of a few things I wish I had have known before I started the LPN program. So without further ado, let's get to it. I started my program last July 5th to be exact, of 2017, and basically my program was a 12-month program. It was by an institution that is hospital-based, so that pretty much means that the school has a hospital that's attached to it. So we basically did majority of our clinicals at the facility that was sponsored by the school, which was the hospital. The program, we started off with about 60 people and graduated approximately 48. So it was a pretty tough program. It was kind of like a fire hydrant, like literally drinking water from a fire hydrant. So much information, all condensed into 1 year of study. So with my program, basically it's broken up into what they like to call 4 quarters, 2 semesters. The semesters are long semesters. So from July to December was semester 1, and January to June was semester 2. And basically, with the semester program, we had to pretty much pass within each level. And what I mean by that is there was a freshman level, a sophomore level, a junior level, and a senior level. So we had to pass through each of the levels in order to progress within the program. The program was strictly 12 months, and it was pretty intense. So basically, we started the program in July, and the entire month of July, we did what most people call didactics. We did basic nursing, and that's similar to fundamentals of nursing. It's all the same thing. And within that first month, we learned various CNA duties as well as different techniques to being a nurse, such as the history behind nursing. We learned about various aspects such as performing and learning about a health assessment, vital signs, those type of things. So we spent 4 weeks in didactics, and each week we had a test. So our exams were either on Monday or Tuesday. I can't really remember, but it was one of those days, and our test, basically they would pass out the exam to us and we would have to all start together, and we got an allotted amount of time to complete the exams. In addition to that, we also did skills lab and perfected our vital signs skills, our health assessment, making a bed, changing a bed, giving a bed bath, doing a urinary catheter, those type of skills that, I mean, you learn within any nursing program. So we did those skills, and basically we had to pass those skills in order to progress to the next level. Now, in addition to that, we also had to take a math test, which consisted of like dosage cal type stuff, conversions, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And we had a separate test, a medical terminology, or abbreviation rather, exam. Both of those exams were separate exams, and you were given 3 chances to pass, and if you did not pass within those 3 chances, you were basically kicked out of the program. So we took the time to do what we needed to do to get from basic nursing to the rest of our courses, and that was basically the first month. The second month, we spent 4 weeks in clinicals on Monday and Tuesdays, and on Wednesdays, we had clinical seminar, and we started some of our pharmacology type work. So learning about med administration, the rights to passing meds, the 10 patient rights to medication administration, doing more dosage calculations, learning about the various methods of giving medications such as IM, IV, oral, those type of things. And so basically we also had to show ourselves worthy within our clinicals, and we had a set list of skills that we had to perform. So for example, we had to do vital signs. Urinary catheter was one of those skills that we had to do, and we had to do an assessment, a health assessment. Those were like mandatory. And then if you got and we also had to do wound dressing changes. So if you got a chance to do other skills, that was a bonus, but for the most part, our instructors were looking for us to do specifically those skills. So the rest of the first semester, September through December, we did medical surgical nursing or med surg, pharmacology 1, mental health and geriatrics. Mental health and geriatrics were kind of my favorites simply because I understood the mental health lingo. Like, mental health is all about safety as well as ensuring that you use therapeutic communication. And geriatrics is really a stem of med-surg, but it's mostly pertaining to the older adult. So learning the different implications on how certain diseases affect the older adult, as well as how some medications don't fully absorb in the older adult, or how medications in general take a very long time to absorb within the older adult. Med-surg 1 and pharmacology were not my favorite 2 subjects, but I made it through them. I basically... within med-surg, you learned the disease process, the pathophysiology, you learned ways to treat the disease, how the disease is diagnosed, the nursing interventions, you learned all of those different things, as well as within pharmacology, you kind of learned the pharmacology that went along with the med-surg. So, it was really an intense semester, I'll be honest. I was new to it, so yeah. Second semester was a bit easier. It wasn't like flying colors, but it was a little bit easier because I kind of got a study routine down packed. I kind of understood the things I needed to do in order to be successful. So we did medical surgical nursing 2, pharmacology 2, maternal child nursing, and, well, maternal infant, and pediatrics. And in pediatrics, I basically enjoyed it. I love peds nursing. Unfortunately, as an LPN, you don't get to do it as much, not unless you're in a home health setting or a clinic, but I love pediatric nursing. And OB was wishy-washy with me because of the instructor I had. Med-surg 2 was, it was okay. I began to like med-surg and pharmacology in the second semester because I began to understand the concepts a whole lot better. So basically, we had a junior med administration exam that we had to pass within 2 tries for our junior term of the second semester. And then for our senior term of the semester, we had to make a decent grade on our HESI exit exam, as well as pass a pharmacology senior exit exam, senior med exam. So basically, we did that, and that was pretty much the end of the program. In June, in May, we did take a 3-day ATI live course, and then in June, we basically, if you didn't have any comps to take, you basically was waiting for graduation. So we graduated June the 11th, and it was the best time ever. I am so happy to be a nurse, and I just felt like I was on cloud 9, like, honestly. Basically, I learned a lot within this 1 year of doing the LPN route. And my reasoning for doing the LPN route is simple. I do have a bachelor's and a master's, and unfortunately, I couldn't find any employment here in the state that I'm in. So I had always thought I wanted to be a nurse, and I said thought very strongly because sometimes you think you want to do something and you get in it and it's just not the right fit for you. So I basically felt like, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to try. The least I can do is go through this 1 year of the LPN program versus spending 2 years becoming a registered nurse and not liking it. I can go through 1 year, become an LPN, kind of get, a big taste for the nursing field, be able to do a lot of things, and yeah, get to explore nursing. And that's what I did. I took the 1 year so that way I could see if I wanted to be a nurse. And in addition to that, if you're an younger adult like I am, I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. So if you are in that age range, you typically have like some serious bills. I don't have any children or a husband or anything, but I do have bills. So I needed to do something that was going to allow me to get out, be able to get a job, and make some money. So that was another thing that I liked about the LPN route. I also liked that I didn't have to do a whole bunch of prereqs or anything just to get into nursing. I was able to get into nursing, get a feel for the work environment, and then I'm going to eventually go back for my registered nurse degree. In addition to that, I'm like sitting here thinking because I didn't write anything down. But in addition to that, basically, I have found nursing to be a very rewarding field. I'm currently an LPN in 2 different settings. I work in an assisting living facility as well as at a hospital. And at the hospital, I'm on a med-surg unit, or med-surg/LTech/ICU. It's an extended care type hospital, but it's also an intensive care unit. So we get like very critical long-term patients. So I'll do a separate video for both of those work environments that I'm in. I love it. The extended care facility that I work at is more intense work because you're lifting patients. You have very, very long med passes. You have wound dressing changes. You have IVs. You have catheters. You have a long list of things that you're doing. Whereas the assisted living is very simplistic, but it's also really busy. You have 25 to 30 patients that you're giving meds on, but basically you're just giving meds. So the last portion of this video is things that I wish I had have known prior to going into the LPN program. And basically there's only two things that I wish I had have known. One, I wish that I had have really known that you need to have some type of money to pay for things. I kind of struggled a little bit with paying for school, but thankfully I did, get blessed with some scholarships. So that was awesome, simply because I was able to pay for my schooling. Not everybody was blessed with that in my class, and they didn't offer a ton of financial aid for it. And if you're in a situation like I'm in, where you already have a previous degree or degrees, then getting another degree doesn't give you much leeway with getting loans or anything. So I was able to get some loans, but not enough to cover everything. So I had scholarships that took care of that. And the second thing I wish I had have known is, aside from the countless amount of YouTube videos that I've seen about studying and different things, I just wish that I had a database of resources to use to help me understand the information besides books, because I'm visual. So I did find some things like Picmonic that were awesome things for me to use. But for the most part, I just really wish that there were more things that I could use. But other than that, I do not regret the route that I took. I am a nurse. I am thankful to be a nurse, and I'm just excited. There are a lot of new things that are coming from me and this channel. So you guys just please continue to tune in, and please like, comment, and subscribe.